Here's a few things that improved my working life or made working life easier last year, so I thought I'd share them with you. First one being my change of tool bag. I went from this much larger Velocity tool bag, which I used to keep everything in and it weighed a ton, started doing my back in, to this much smaller NB100, a nice handheld carryable one. Fitted all the tools I needed for basic call outs and being able to move around nice and easily, and then if I still needed anything bigger, I still had the larger one in the van I could just go and get, but it certainly saved me a lot of effort. Then there was just making a few cheap tweaks to the van, where I managed to get some small storage containers to store cable drums that used to take up a load of space and block everything, so I just got them stashed neatly underneath. And I also got a 12 volt lighting system, which I just put in myself, again nice and cheap, but it made the van 3 times as bright. Certainly in the winter months it's made it much better, so a vast improvement with that. Silly little things, but that reduction in frustration over things like that makes a massive difference. Another big one was the purchase of my 12 volt Milwaukee staple gun. I know there's loads of different brands that do these, but obviously we have a lot of Milwaukee stuff, and I thought this was a bit of a game changer. We do a lot of loft work and domestic cable clipping, and the speed difference this thing makes is massive compared to hand clipping. I'm not going to lie, at first I bought it because I just wanted one, but it actually has made a huge difference in terms of installation speed. And also cost too. If you can get the staples in boxes of 600, which comes out much cheaper than buying boxes of even metal cable clips, it's a much more cost effective option. And it's definitely worth a look. Next is a more general one, but to be honest, it's more just giving into using products that probably a few years ago I would have said, oh, well, maybe gimmicky or maybe not worth it. But all these little items do save you time on site, much quicker, much easier, and generally at the end of the day, that's how you're going to make more money. So it's a much better way of doing things, and it generally, most of these things will speed you up and have sped us up. And the last one for this part really just being more about me, to be honest. It's more of a development for myself, putting myself out there more on social media, going to trade shows, meeting new people and being a bit braver with the stuff I do. To be honest, for myself, that's made a massive difference, and it's been a great opportunity to meet new people and try some new stuff, which I heavily advise because you never know what might happen.